Hey man, you coming to the range? Yeah, I mean I brought a couple guns, but, well, yeah, I brought my 9mm. That's what I carry, dude. It's a good round. I don't understand. Oh, here we go. For Christ's sake, dude, the 40 is not that much more powerful. Okay, I'll tell you what, when you get here, I got something that you need to shoot. Yeah, you think the 40's bad. Alright, man. I'll see you when you get here. What is up, folks? You're watching The Hungry Handgunner. I'm Nick. Most of y'all already know that. So that little funny intro, I think everybody knows somebody that's like that about the 40 cal. I've got a whole list of reasons I don't like it. I'll put a card up there for my little rant on the 40. But anyway, what we're here to talk about today is this bad boy. No mag. It's clear. So most of you guys are very familiar with what this is. If you've never seen one in person or never shot one, chances are you've seen it in a movie or a video game or whatever. This is the Magnum Research Desert Eagle pistol, and this one is of course chambered in 50 AE or 50 Action Express. So here's the magazine. It is a 7-round magazine. There is the round right there. To put that in perspective, if you hold on just a second, I will show you a comparison between that round and what I normally carry. So most of you guys know I carry a 9mm, big 9mm fan. I love it. So there's the 50 AE. There's a magazine from my CZP-01 with Federal 124 grain HST in it. So it is a massive round. This is a Hornady 300 grain XTP bullet. They're awesome. The round itself is very interesting. It's got that rebated rim on it, and it's just like a flying ashtray, flying manhole. It's a very powerful round. It actually has the honorable title of being, or the Desert Eagle itself has the honorable title of being the largest centerfire production handgun in the world, last I checked. It's a very heavy gun. This one does have a rail up top, so if you wanted to mount some sort of red dot sight or whatever on there, you could. It is a single action. You do have a manual thumb safety there. Plain black iron sights. I have not done anything to this gun. I've actually been waiting a while to do the review for you guys. So this isn't going to be a first look or anything like that. I've had this gun for a couple years now and have been shooting them for a little while. So this is a gun that doesn't really serve a practical purpose for me. Not that it does for anybody, really. I know some guys do handgun hunt with them, though, so that's cool, I guess. This is a gun I primarily get out when shooting with buddies and stuff like that, because, I mean, it's a Desert Eagle 50. So, it's a fun gun to shoot. We are going to shoot it some today. So, a couple quick things about the gun that I did want to show you guys before we shoot it, and I let you see what it does to steel. I'll probably knock my steel target over at some point, but I want you to look in there. The inside of the gun is very reminiscent of like an AR-15, so you have that lugged bolt. It is a gas piston gun. There's actually 2 guide rods and springs down here. Gas goes in through a port right underneath the chamber, comes down here, impinges on a piston, and cycles the action. So it is a very gnarly gun. A little bit dirty right now, I'm noticing. So it's just a beast of a gun. They are prone to jamming. If you limp wrist them, the best course of action when shooting this is not to let it roll up at all. Just let everything come up. Keep that fulcrum, so to speak, so the action can everything can cycle. No promises. I may cause it to jam today. They do that, and I am not the best at shooting one of these. Ammo is expensive, so I have not put a whole lot of rounds through this gun. Certainly, it's probably the gun I've shot the least out of everything I own. So, with that being said, why don't we put the GoPro on and go hit some steel. All right, so we're at about 10 yards from that steel swinger. I figured that'd be preferable to hitting the silhouette and having it fall over. So we'll see how this goes. Yeah, you guys see that? Oh my God. Ah, there's that jam I was talking about. So must have limp wristed it a little bit. All right, so we got 3 more rounds. Man, it's shaking that whole frame. My God. Oh yeah, it's always a good time. All right, so the GoPro footage, I just took some, firing a magazine at the steel swinger. I'm gonna fire another 8 rounds so you can see it from this angle. I'm approaching my threshold for for shooting this thing. So I'm gonna put some on the steel silhouette back there. If it falls over, I'll just finish out on the steel swinging target and we'll go from there. So yeah, I got 8 rounds. Don't laugh at me, you might jam again, you never know, and I may miss because I anticipate like crazy with this gun. All right, here we go. Ah, brass to the forehead. I'll talk about that in a second. Well, all 8 on target, about 10 yards from the swinger and about 15 yards from the silhouette. So grouping was shit, but I'm just happy all of them hit. All right, let's go back down there and I'll tell you what I think about the gun. All right, so if you couldn't tell, even still, this gun is a giggle factory, and I know that sounds weird as hell, but there's something about shooting this thing that just brings a smile to your face. It's a lot of power. It is a very hard-hitting gun, which I'm sure you guys could hear and see in that footage. It is clear, magazine's empty, and there's nothing in the chamber. And it definitely got the neighbor's dog riled up. So a little backstory on the neighbor's dog. He doesn't like any loud noises, come to find out. Working on something with a hammer down here, he goes nuts. Have your music too loud, he goes nuts. So he's like it's like an overly crotchety baby boomer, like no loud noises whatsoever. But he's a pretty cool dog. He's a pretty nice dog most of the time, except when he barks during my videos. So, what would you use a gun like this for? Obviously concealed carry. I mean, that's the first thing that comes to mind, right? I mean, why wouldn't you? Hunting, handgun hunting, stuff like that. I know it's capable of taking deer, other medium-sized game. It may even be capable of taking some larger game. I'm not 100% sure. You guys know I'm not really a hunter, but you could you definitely use it for deer and other animals like that. For fun, I guess, like what I'm doing here. If you're a reloader, it would probably bring the cost of shooting this down substantially. The ammo is pretty expensive. I think it's about $28 for a box of 20. So it is very expensive ammo, comparatively speaking, to other handgun ammo. The grip on this gun is massive, kind of has to be for that round size, but it is comfortable in the hand. It's even shooting there, you guys know I've had surgeries and stuff in my arm. I can shoot it. I'm just, after so many rounds, I start flinching and shaking and anticipating really bad. But I can shoot it. I've shot it one-handed with my bad arm, no less. As far as accuracy goes, I've never really put it on a bench. I know that up until the point that I start anticipating real bad, I can normally get my shots on target very well. The gun does its part. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the gun. It's just me as a shooter. Once that heavy recoil starts registering in my brain, I start shaking pretty bad, and the rounds go wherever the gun's pointed, which is anybody's guess once the shakes hit. So it's a heavy gun, it's a big gun, it's a very iconic gun. So if you're a collector, you're into really powerful stuff, you know, if you've already got a Smith & Wesson 500 mag, it is more powerful than this, but this is a semi-auto. So if you're into those unusual, super powerful guns, I'd be shocked if you didn't already have one of these. They aren't cheap, they are pretty expensive. I'll throw a link to Magnum Research's website in the description, but they're going to run you north of $1,200 easy, and then there's different finishes. You can get gold, tiger stripe, all sorts of stuff. This is just the matte brushed stainless steel. I think it's just brushed stainless steel, but it is really cool. I've actually done a written review on this gun too. I will link that in the description over on my blog. Don't really plug the blog a lot on the channel, but if you guys ever want to check out some articles and stuff like that, they're up there. It's gonna be thehungryhandgunner.com. I spend most of my time making videos now instead of writing, but I am gonna do some more writing. But overall, cool gun. It's got a pretty nice trigger on it. We didn't really talk about that. So, long reset. I forgot about that. Very long reset, but very short, crisp, single action trigger. So, pretty cool gun, guys. I'm glad I finally got it out on the channel. If you guys want to have any ideas for what you want to see me shoot with this bad boy, let me know. I'm open-minded. It's a very good gun for shooting stuff, especially stuff that goes everywhere. So, thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, keep shooting, try to get out and train this week, and I will see you next time.